Today I will tell you about the disability glare. Disability glare affects the vision and reduce visual performance. This occurs when high luminance is present in low luminance screen. Light from the source is scattered within the eyes, thereby forming a haze of veiling effect, and this reduces retinal image contrast, thus diminishing the visual performance. I will tell you about the discomfort glare. Discomfort glare causes unforgettable sensation but does not result in the decrease in vision. This occurs when illumination of the visual field is much brighter than the level of illumination for which the retina is adapted. Bright light entering the eyes. I will explain the example for that. From the sides away from the direction of viewing, confusing the natural adaptation response of the eye and producing veiling flux on the retina due to scattering inside eyes. It can be very uncomfortable and painful. I will explain some speckles and diffuse reflections like as matte surface, glossy surface, mirror and polarized glass surface. If I do talk about the matte surface, all the diffuse and no specular reflections for the matte surface. If glossy surface, mostly diffuse but some specular reflections, and mirror and polarized glass diffuse all speculars and no diffuse reflections in the case of mirror polarized. Question is arise how to reduce the glare. To reduce of brightness by the constrictions of the pupils, and reduction in contrast by scattering of the bright light within the eyes, and reduction in contrast by scattering light in particles in the air, reduction in contrast between print and paper, veiling glare, reduction in contrast by reflection of bright areas, veiling glare, Brom's surroundings object in the front of glare. That is some uh, that is some according to which we do reduce of the glare. Explain a very important topics for the what is the difference between radiometry and photometry, and which quantity of radiometry and photometry. Basically I will explain firstly radiometry quantity, radiant flux, radiant intensity, irradiance and radiance. I will explain photometric quantity, luminous flux, luminous intensity, illuminance and luminance. All are the basic quantities, basic photometry and radiometry quantities. If I do explain technical terms, so in the technical terms two terms also added like as radiant energy and radiant emittance in the terms of radiometry, but in the case of photometry we do take it quantitative of light and luminance emittance. That is we are called in the technical terms.